Guys, it's Lee the Rogue Firefly here. I'm here with another update video. It's just a really quick one. I made some improvements to my collection, plus I forgot to tell you about some figures I had in my collection. Also, before we begin, I was going to upload a gameplay video on a horror video game. I can't remember its name right now, but I was going to upload part 1. There might be extra part, I don't know yet. I mean, there might be a part 2, and then after that, a part 3, but it might just be a part 2. I don't know how long the game is, but then there is a second part to that game, but I don't know yet. It was a free horror game I found, so, but I've been having internet connections, plus people have been downloading stuff, and I just haven't had the time to put it on the channel yet. Who knows, this might come first, or that might come first, I don't know yet, so, whenever I have the time and the internet, a good amount of internet, usage, I'll get around to that. But here I updated my collection. So I have a few new figures, or not new figures, but figures I've had previously that I've transformed or added to my main collection. So as you can see, I have 2 missing Iron Man figures about right here. What I did is I made him a part of the main cast, and this is the, he might have a Tony Stark face underneath, I don't know. No, he has a blank face, which I think I put there. But, reason being, I'm going to put something under there afterwards, but I don't know what his face actually looks like. This is a character from the Amalgamverse, the Iron Lantern, a mixture of the Green Lantern and Iron Man. Like I said during the Amalgamverse stuff, when they had access to merge them together into characters, but then they created a separate continuity comprised of them, of these said amalgam characters, separate to the main continuity and the DC continuity. So here he is, the Iron Lantern, Harold Stark, and as you can see, I put Iron Fist in the other Power Man here to space it out. I didn't even know I put these two together. That's kind of funny. But I also have back here a Spider-Man figure. Well, who is that? Why does he have a golden wristband? I didn't have a silver piece, and unfortunately, that hand easily falls off, so I have to be really careful with him. But that is Takayuki Yamashiro, the 1970s Japanese Spider-Man TV show. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I probably didn't, so I apologize, but, yes, from the 1970s, did I say 50s initially? Anyways, 1970s, Spider-Man Japanese series where he has the giant robot leopard on and everything. So yeah, I looked up a custom online just on the Google Images to see what other people have come up with a creation for this. The only one I found is exactly like this one, but a silver wristband instead of a gold. I only had a gold though, so that'll have to do for now. And then also over here, where was it? Oh, also I reorganized these guys a little bit because I tried to put someone there, but then that didn't work out. So if these look different, assorted differently, that is because, I mean, that did happen, so sorry. Also I made this tower bigger so I could give more space to these guys. This is leaning a bit, so who knows, this might fall down eventually. It's not very propped up well. If you see these guys right here, I have a regular Spider-Man that is supposed to be in my reality. So we have Peter Spider-Man, but then we have the character without the boots. This is supposed to be in my thing. Peter, or not Peter, sorry. It's Benjamin Parker II from J.J. Abrams' new Spider-Man series, Peter's son, who became the new Spider-Man, and the fake Spider-Man from the PS4 Spider-Man video game, the one with the very loose-fitting Spider-Man clothing, and he doesn't have the gloves. You can't see that it's loose-fitting because it's just a regular Spider-Man figure, but I added skin hands to stimulate that he doesn't have gloves on. So he's hanging off of Benjamin Parker Spider-Man. I added this on the back so he could attach himself because he couldn't really hang on any other way. So then I can make room for more figures over here. So I added those guys right there. And as you can see, I've gotten rid of my spider clones that would have been just generic bad guys that I would have had. A generic, not really generic, but just an army of 6 unnamed spider clones that would have fought the characters. I decided not to go with that. And make space for upcoming other villains that I might get. I will show you what I did with those other 3 Spider-Men minifigures uh, that I like replaced to do something else with. But as you can see, I repurposed them as Takagi Yamashiro, Benjamin Parker, the second Spider-Man, and fake Spider-Man over there. And then up here I have Hydra Deadpool and Hydra Captain America. This, in the universe, is supposed to be an amalgamation of several characters that I made up myself. It's supposed to be sort of like the time recently in Civil War II when Deadpool temporarily became a part of Hydra because he thought the Captain America that became Hydra was the real Captain America who he idolized. Plus, it looks like the costume, the green Deadpool suit used by Victor Von Doom of the Perfect World universe, in where he became Death Wish. He had no powers of, he didn't have the powers of regular Victor Von Doom or Deadpool. He had no powers at all, and he died instantly. But, Death's Head? No, not the robot Death's Head. What was his name? Death something. But he had a red Doctor Doom costume, and it was Wade Wilson as Doctor Doom kind of person. And he had Wade's powers and Victor's powers, so he's really powerful. So he had sorcery and all that, plus regenerative healing factor and whatnot, and enhanced human abilities. And this is just Leopold Zola of that Hydra Earth that appeared in on Battleworld, a part of the Hydra Empire. Leopold Zola, or Ian Rogers. Captain Hydra, who fought his main continuity counterpart. This is both of them as a part of the Hydra vendor. Oh, I also forgot. He's not just he's not Victor Von Doom as Death Wish. He's Francis Freeman, Ajax, or Francis Fanny. Either or you want to go with the Deadpool movie continuity or the main universe continuity. Abyssman, Ajax, whatever. But it's Francis Fanny as Death Wish with the abilities of Deadpool, and as a member of Hydra. So we have Francis Fanny, Death Wish, or Francis Freeman, and Leopold Zola as Captain Hydra. And then I put my Black Winter. I didn't reveal that yet. I decided to make this the Black Winter because they had a storyline recently where Thor is now Herald of Galactus and fighting the Black Winter. In this, it was cameoed that the Black Winter entered a reality similar to the DC universe, almost a replica of the New 52, except we never actually saw any of the characters. He eradicated this replica of the New 52 reality that only cameoed, and it was referenced that he took the form of Darkseid. So who knows? He could take the form of, Thor. This one, though, looks a little bit more like when he was possessed by the Rokva recently, or however you pronounce the name. It has this like a R-O, and the O has like a slash through it, and I don't know how you pronounce that anyways. And so, as you can see, there it is right there. I got rid of them, and I added them there, and I have those characters. Also a criminal there. Some guys who are taking people hostage or robbing a bank, or I don't know what what they're supposed to do, but anyways, I have those guys there. And then I'll pause and show you what I did with those last 3 Spider-Man characters, and then that'll be it. So here they are with my Earth Zero I called them the Earth Zero Defenders. What I did is I decided to make them on Earth Zero a version of the Defenders that call themselves the Justice Society, the other teams separate from the Justice League. This is Peter, Ben, and Parker, which are based off of, any other Spider clone, plus Michael Van Patrick's clones, Scarlet Spider clones from around the time of the Initiative. Michael Van Patrick being the son of Abraham Erskine, who started the whole Super Soldier project and made Steve Rogers into Captain America. Michael Van Patrick, yes, is his grandson who has peak human, everything. He's like the peak of human perfection, but has no superhuman abilities of his own. He was eventually killed in a training exercise with, I believe, Armory and Trauma, and then he got made into 5 different clones. A just straight up Michael Van Patrick clone, and 3 Scarlet Spider clones called Michael Van and Patrick, only one of them ending up surviving, while the 5th one became the villain KIA. These ones are based off of them. Peter, Benjamin, and Parker, the Spider-Man. So I just thought that concept was cool. And anyways, that's all for the update of my collection. And this was just a short video, and even though the other ones weren't very professional, this is even more unprofessional, but I just thought I'd give an update. Hopefully I'll have more figures in the upcoming months, but I don't expect to get a lot more. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.